Hi guys, it's been requested for me to do an updated makeup collection. I have one other makeup collection video from 3 years ago and I've moved several times since then, but I've never really been able to get my collection and storage put together in a way where I felt like it was worthy to do an updated video. I've just never loved my setup as much as I did back in 2009 when I did my first video, but I finally got my vanity here in this apartment exactly the way I like it. So without further ado, here's my updated makeup collection and storage. So this is what my vanity looks like. It's from Pottery Teen. I have some pretty storage boxes on the top, my little chandelier, and this is what it looks like when it's all closed up. And my vanity chair is actually being recovered, which is why it's missing, but I also have this little fireplace and bookshelf nook over here. And here it is open. This holds the majority of my collection. Blair and I actually have a room downstairs that we call our beauty closet that has a lot more product, but it's a little bit disorganized and that room kind of stresses me out. So I like to have what I use the most often right here in my room at my fingertips and very organized. On the left side, the top shelf has all of my candles. I have a pretty big candle stash. It actually goes back 3 different layers, so you can see some leaves candles peeking out way back there, some more candles by Victoria, and then my most used ones are right in the front so that I can reach them. I have some Christmassy candles and an extra leaves candle. I have quite a few of those because it's my favorite. The middle shelf holds some of my palettes. These are just some BH Cosmetics and Coastal Scents palettes, and then a couple of Mayron palettes, my Kryolan palette, and my Makeup Forever Flash palette. This is one of the containers I was talking about in my storage haul video that I did, talking about all the storage I use in this collection. So this is from Muji, and it holds things really well. So this one has some blushes that I haven't depotted with a couple eyeshadows in the back. This is more potted blushes, a few more potted blushes, and some bigger MAC eyeshadows. And then the 2 top drawers are actually just MAC shadows that I haven't depotted. A few of them, as you can see, I have not gotten around to, so I keep them in there. It fits really nicely. I love that container. Below it I have my brush holder, and I love this because it spins. It just fits really nicely in this spot. So I don't block the edges because I want it to be able to spin and I don't want it to mess up my brushes. Then I have all these little drawers. So I have 6 drawers on each side, 3 deep and 3 shallow. The top one has kind of miscellaneous. So I have some foundations over here, some primers. I have Benefit Some Kind of Gorgeous, a bunch of eyeshadow bases, Too Faced Shadow Insurance, Urban Decay Primer Potion, a NARS eyeshadow base. I have a tinted moisturizer and a couple primers. These are just various primers. So I keep that kind of stuff here. Not that I use every day, but just kind of extras. And then next to it, this is like highlighting stuff and brow products. So I have like Makeup Forever Brow Seal. I have a Makeup Forever highlighting product, Powder Flage, which is for under your eyes, a Laura Mercier eyebrow pencil, a couple Benefit products, Moonbeam and Highbrow. And this is actually a really great product for your skin, to prep your skin before foundation. I love that. And an Eye Bright. Over here is various concealers. So I have Boing by Benefit, a bunch of different MAC ones, some NYX ones, Laura Mercier, Bobbi Brown, another MAC one. Back there's a Tarte concealer powder, and then right here I have a Highbrow by Benefit. The next drawer has some of my blushes, so I have a bunch of NYX ones in this first container. The second one is miscellaneous. I have a bunch of MAC cream color bases, just different colors of cream color base. And then this is actually, this was really cool. It's called Just a Pinch Gel Blush. It looks really cool on. It looks really bright, but it's not bright on. And then 2 NARS blushes, a bunch of NYX cream blushes. I have Benefit Cha Cha Tint, 2 Tarte Natural Cheek Stains, 2 Benefit Box blushes, Bella Bama and Throb, and a Maybelline one and a Lancome one, just kind of various blushes in this drawer. The next drawer is my eyeshadow base drawer. So the first 2 containers are just full of paint pots. As you can tell, I love paint pots. I have them in pretty much every single color. This one's all of my NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencils. I have a bunch of those. And then these are my MAC shade sticks and paints. So I have like 4 paints and then a bunch of different shade sticks. I've just had these forever. But I tend to throw them out once they start to dry out because shade sticks, like, I just don't think they're that good actually. I think that the NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencils and the paint pots are better. In the first big drawer, I have a bunch of various powders and bronzers. I have a couple of backup mineralized skin finishes, so that's Petticoat and By Candlelight. I have some various MAC powders. This is Silver Dusk, and I think that's just a setting powder. And then I have like this one from To The Beach. I think that's so pretty. Just various mineralized skin finishes here. In the middle container, I just have more random powders and bronzers. I have one by CoverGirl, one by Physicians Formula. This one's another one by Physicians Formula. This is a Bobbi Brown one. Just kind of random powders and bronzers. Another Physicians Formula, a couple Body Shop things. Benefit Hoola, which I really like. And then these are 3 powders that I actually use every day, but they didn't fit in the middle drawer, so I just put them right here and I grabbed them. Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, this is my bronzer. And then this is just a darker Mineralized Skin Finish Natural for when I'm a little bit tanner. The next drawer has mascara. The first container actually has unopened, expensive mascaras. So I have a Dior Show, a Stila, a couple MAC ones, just various like department store or Sephora quality unopened mascaras. I'm really weird with mascara. I throw them out a lot and get new ones. The second container has drugstore unopened mascara. So I have like a Maybelline Lash Stiletto, Maybelline Great Lash, a L'Oreal Million Lashes, and just a couple different ones, a NYX one. And then the third container is kind of random. It's just palettes, like little tiny palettes that don't have anywhere else to go. MAC quads, and I have a Tarte palette in the back, and an Urban Decay palette right there, a Lancome palette. And the bottom drawer is one of my Lush drawers. I love this drawer so much, as you can imagine. And I've kind of gone back and forth with organization for Lush products. I think they're a little bit difficult to organize, but what I found is I wrap each thing in cellophane, and that way I can see the product. It's not in the little bag where I can't tell what it is. So in the back I have just a bunch of bath bombs. I have 2 Comforter Bubble Bars because I love them. And then in this big container, I have all of my massage bars, which are really creamy, so I kept them in the wrappers just so they wouldn't get, like I feel like when I put them in cellophane, they got kind of like, I don't know, it kind of like messed them up. So I keep them in the bag and just keep them in this little storage thing so they don't dry out. And then this is actually a bath bomb that shattered, so I put it in cellophane, but then I also put it in a little container so it wouldn't go everywhere. And then that's just a couple of more powdery bath bombs, so I didn't want to put them in cellophane because they were just like kind of cracking all over the place, so I put them in plastic. That's that drawer. On the inside of the door, that's actually like a little bulletin board that I just put scrap pieces of my wallpaper panels on. And underneath that, there's a little shelf that I have a washcloth. I always put a washcloth down when I'm doing my makeup just to protect my vanity. And then I have a little headband from Glitzy-Glam that I put on every time I do my makeup so that I can keep my hair back. And behind that, I have a palette of my most used MAC eyeshadows. I pull this out every day when I'm doing my makeup. Again, it doesn't fit in that middle drawer, so I just keep it here so that I can get it easily. And underneath that, there's 4 hooks that I've hung some dainty necklaces that I don't want to get tangled in my jewelry organizer. So this one's from Forever 21. It has a vanity. This is a clock that I got as a gift from Lollipop 26. This is a little bird love one that I really, really like. And then this is another one from Forever 21. I just thought it was pretty. But these tend to get tangled up in my jewelry organizer, so I just thought it would be nice to keep it there. Moving on to the right side of my vanity, this is a little overview. Same drawers. The top shelf has a couple more candles in the back, some diamond candles and some candles by Victoria. And then this rack actually holds all of my scent shots really nicely. This is a little organizer, mesh organizer from Target. And then I have a couple candles at the end just holding these up so they don't like fall everywhere, because that was really irritating me. So I just propped a couple candles up. Second shelf has more palettes. These are my BH and Coastal Scents 88 palettes, so they're just a different size than the other ones. I thought it looked nicely having all the ones of the same size together. So I have those there, and I can flip through them and see like the names of them. So that's kind of nice. This one's another one of those Muji cases, and this holds a ton of lip gloss. The top one is MAC lip glosses. A couple of random NARS ones in the back. Second one, more MAC lip glosses. I'm having to stand on my tippy toes to show you these. More MAC ones. If you can't tell, I love MAC. This one has Tarte and NYX. More NYX ones in the back. I know I'm doing like a really quick overview, but I could never go through all of these. It would take me forever. And the bottom one just has random lip butters and lip balms and various ones from different places. Under that, I have a shelf that I use all the time. So first I have a little DVD rack with my MAC palettes, and I have some MAC wipes on the top of that. This is so nice. It holds my MAC palettes so well, and I just kind of have it memorized what order my palettes are in. So my blush one's on the top, my neutral one's on the bottom, and then I kind of know what's in between. Underneath that I have my Vanish Cream, which is great if you have a spray tan and your hands are kind of orange. Vanish Cream just kind of takes care of it. It's a nice fix for bad spray tans. I have Germ-X, which is a hand sanitizer for before I do my makeup. MAC's Mixing Medium, which is great if you want to wet your eyeshadows. And a little travel MAC Fix Plus that I take with me when I go home. And then I have MAC's Brush Cleanser, Sonia Kashuk's Brush Cleanser, Perry & Spirit's Brush Cleanser, which is my favorite, Johnson's Baby Shampoo, which I use to deep clean my brushes. The other three are spot cleaners. And then a big size of MAC Fix Plus that I use when I'm not traveling. Next to that, I have 2 of these lipstick racks. These are my most used lipstick products. I'm actually going to flip you guys back because I don't like that angle, but I don't want to make you guys dizzy. So this is kind of dark in here, sorry. I'm like inside my cabinet with you guys right now. The one on the right has NYX in the back, some Revlon lip butters, and some MAC glosses that are my most used ones. And then this one's all MAC lipsticks. And the reason I keep these here instead of keeping them up here in the Muji drawers is when I'm doing videos, I actually pull these out and put them on my vanity counter so that I can see them. And I use these so much that I kind of know which lipsticks in which hole for the most part. I won't always get it right on my first try, but for the most part, I kind of know where the lipsticks that I'm looking for are. And then on the back of the door, I have the same wallpaper over the little bulletin board and a little shelf. And this is like my eye mask pampering shelf, which is kind of random. So I have some Talica eye therapy patches, which are great. I have some Bliss Triple Oxygen Instant Energizing Eye Masks. And I have this cool eye gel mask that I got from Target. And then a random Forever 21 foot repair mask behind it just because it didn't have anywhere to go. But I actually love doing at-home masks. And whenever I do it, whenever I'm kind of having a pampering night, I love using these little eye area masks as well because I just feel like it depuffs your eye area, and if you're feeling tired, it's kind of just a really nice treat. I have 4 hooks underneath that as well, but I actually have not hung anything because most of my jewelry is fine being in my other jewelry organizer. It was just the 4 necklaces on the other side that would get tangled. The first drawer on this side is totally miscellaneous. The first container has nail products. I keep most of my nail polishes downstairs. These are just the ones that I use the most often, and it's convenient to have them in my room. If I need to touch up my nail polish before I film a video or something, or before I run out the door, it's easier just to have it in here. So I have a white one for when I have French. I have OPI Sweetheart, which I'm wearing right now, Bogota Blackberry, and Lincoln Park After Dark. And then I have a nice top coat, and this is like a nail whitener polish, I think. I have some cuticle creams, some toe pedicure thingies, and these are like little Essie nail masks, which are kind of cool. This has all of my lip liners in it. Most of them are MAC, but I have some various ones, and I can mostly find what I'm looking for pretty easy just because there's a little bit of room to move them back and forth in the container. And then the last one has random lash growth serums, like 3 different ones. I have Rapid Lash here, or that's MAC Prep and Prime Lash Growth, and then Rapid Lash, and then one by L'Oreal. And I also have some random lip butters that were too big to fit inside my Muji drawers. Next drawer has all of my eyeliners. So I have all my gel liners. These are my MAC and Bobbi Brown gel liners here. And then I have all my Coastal Scents gel liners, which are really great quality there. These are all my pencil liners, and these are a couple just random eye kohl liners, but mostly I just have pencil liners here. And then next to that, I have all my NYX glitter liners. I have every single color. I know it seems crazy, but I really love glitter liners. The next drawer is a fun one. It has all of my MAC pigments. I love pigments. I think they're so fun. You can do so much with them. And then I have a couple Makeup Forever pigments back there. And then a couple just random eyeshadows. So I have some Makeup Forever loose eyeshadows. I have some NARS eyeshadows, which I really like their eyeshadows, and a couple Urban Decay ones. And then this has all of my like mini size and new sized pigments. So I hate how the new pigments, you can't put them upside down because they're not very stable with the new design. See how like little they are compared to the old ones, and they totally flop over. So I have to have them in this little container because they don't stand up nicely like these do. But I love this drawer. It's like one of my favorite ones to like poke around in. The next drawer is my lipstick drawer. So I have 3 more of those lipstick containers. One of them's nude colors, one of them's medium colors, and one of them's dark colors. And then I have them organized within the container by most likely to wear to least likely to wear. So I have some crazier colors in the back, and then I have the ones that I wear most often in the front, except the very front row, which just happens to be color matched according to collection. But starting in the first line of black lipsticks, it's according to how often I think I'll wear them. And on the side, I have a couple of unopened lip products. I have an unopened NARS lip gloss and some Tarte ones. And then I have my little brush guards. I use these when I wash my brushes to keep my bristles looking really pretty. I've mentioned those in a video, but they didn't have anywhere else to go, so they kind of fit there nicely, and so that's where they live. This is my lash drawer. I have a lot of fake lashes. I know, it's crazy. So I just have random kinds. All these ones in the middle are NYX. These are all Revlon over here. And then this one's more miscellaneous. Like I have some MAC ones, just some random lashes back here. But I do use lashes a lot, especially when I'm filming, so that's why I have so many. I like to have a selection of them. And the last drawer is another Lush drawer. This one has some Bellamy products as well in the back, but this one has all of my potted Lush products, Jasmine and Henna Fluffies, Hishan Win Hua, Cream on Grays, and Retread. This is a shampoo bar. Underneath it I have R&B. And I have a couple more bath products that just didn't fit in my other drawer. And then over here are unopened soaps, and this is a bath melt, Dreamtime bath melt. I have some just unopened soaps that are still in their wrapping that I'll use when I use up the ones that I'm using right now. And then I have the Bon Bon lip scrub and a couple of samples. When you order from Lush online, you get like little samples in the mail, so it's kind of cute. I keep the samples back there, and every now and then I'll try them. On top of the towers, I've stacked some cute boxes. The bottom 2 are from PB Kids, and the top one is actually a set of 3 hat boxes that I got from IKEA. It was really inexpensive. The bottom pink one has all of my naked shadows, so I'll actually pull that down in a second and show them to you. The flower box is full of makeup bags, and the hat box has some scarves in it. And then on the other side, the bottom box just has random papers and receipts. The flower box has camera equipment, and the top 2 are just empty hat boxes that came with the other hat box in a set of 3 that don't have anything in them yet. I pulled down the pink box to show you my naked shadows. So these are all of my naked shadows that I got at IMATS a couple years ago. And I keep them nice and neat in here so I can see all the colors, because when I'm doing my makeup, a lot of times I'll pull this down and just find a random color and then try to make a look with it. I like keeping the top of my vanity really decluttered, so the only thing I have is this Glitzy-Glam brush holder, and it has all of my most used MAC brushes, just so they're right there when I need them. And in the other corner, I always have a candle. This one's Merry Mistletoe by Bath & Body Works. It's very Christmassy. This main middle drawer has all of my most used everyday products. This vanity actually came with these little organizers already in place, and it was kind of weird because I didn't know what to put in them at first. I kept this drawer empty for a really long time, but the more I used this vanity, the more I found what kind of products I needed to keep in here. So I have my foundation that I use every day, my Silk Cream foundation. I have a Laura Mercier setting powder and a Laura Mercier Candlelight, which is like an illuminating powder. I have my Kissing Elixir, which I really, really like that. It's from Sephora. It's like a vanilla mint breath spray. I have some hand cream, and this is MAC Strobe Cream that I mix with my foundation every day to kind of give me like a luminous glow. And then in these little containers, I have some extra sponges back there, a thing of Vaseline, some rose salve, which is a really great lip balm that I put on when I'm doing my makeup every morning. This is MAC's Honey Skin Salve. I love this. This is from their Honey collection. The only thing is it's hard to get things out from back here. This is so cool. It looks like honey. It also looks like I've never used it, but that's not true. I put it on my cuticles. Then I have MAC Pearl Cream Color Base and Maybelline Champagne, I think. Champagne Fizz eyeshadow that I use as my highlight color for my cheeks every day. I have Makeup Forever setting powder and a pair of tweezers. This is my new Makeup Forever shadow in color 126 that I randomly got, and I like it. I've been using it as an everyday highlight color. This is my L'Oreal Studio Secret Magic Perfecting base that I use as a base every day. I really like it. This is a random NARS Orgasm Illuminator. This is my Everyday MAC Paint Pot, Painterly, with my Clay to Pou concealer, which is my everyday favoriteest concealer ever. I love this stuff. If I could only wear one thing, it would be this, or maybe this. I'm not sure. And then I have two NARS multiples in Luxor and Orgasm. And this is a backup feline eye kohl because that is my favorite liner ever. And back before they made it permanent, I always would buy backups, but now I think it's in the permanent collection. And then there's a NARS Orgasm blush back there. Then on the other side, I have an eyelash curler and my 3 mascaras of the moment, which is Benefit They're Real, Maybelline Falsies, and Forever Smoky Lash. I'll probably throw all 3 of these out soon and pick new ones from my drawer. I'm really weird about mascara. I replace them a lot. And then I have my NYX Milk Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil, which I use as my inner corner highlight almost every day. And then I have some random most used pencils. So I actually have 2 feline eye kohls because this one got really short and I couldn't find my sharpener, so I just opened another one, but I'm going to still use it because I found my sharpener. And then I have Fling, which is my eyebrow pencil, and this is Fascinating Eye Kohl, which is another liner that I use a lot. And between this and my little brush holder and my everyday palette that I keep in the door because it doesn't fit in here, I could do my makeup with just those things every single day and not even have the rest of my collection. But I love doing makeup. I love playing with makeup. It's kind of my hobby. I know I have a ton of it, but I just really like it and it makes me happy. And I also get sent a lot of stuff, so not everything you've seen in this video was purchased by me. Some of the stuff was sent, some was purchased by me. I don't even remember, but you know, I've been doing this for like 3 years, so I'm not trying to like brag about anything. But I also have this really cute fireplace that I love. There's like a real log in there. It's supposed to be usable, but I've never used it. I have some like random things. I'm just like showing you around my room now. That's my little cigar box purse that I got from Etsy. See, I didn't say Etsy. And that's my Louis Vuitton agenda. That's a random book I got because it's adorable. I thought it was so cute. My Diana camera. Couple fairy tale books. There's another candle. That's a leaves candle. I always have like 2 candles burning at all times in my room. It's my pretty Paris painting. My sister got me this owl candle as an early Christmas present. It's so cute. It's from Anthropologie and it opens up. There's a candle inside. I thought it was so cute. And she also got me this book. It's called My Favorite Dress. I just thought it was so pretty. So yeah, that was everything. A little touch of my room. Makeup collection updated video. My little kitten's on the floor. He's been watching me film. What are you doing? Aw, scratching up my carpet because you're a bad boy. Such a happy little thing. Such a happy cat. Aw, there's a big yawn. I hope everyone enjoyed this video and I will see you guys next time. Bye.